Hello students, welcome to this is Dr. Vigneshwar Mekha, lecturer in geography. Today we will discuss about human activities. The points to be covered in this chapter are introduction to human activities, meaning of human activities, concept of human activities, characteristics of human activities, and classification of human activities. Now let us move with the introduction. The activities which are done for entertainment or to earn income are known as human activities. These activities may differ from person to person and region to region, as some may involve in farming and the other may be involved in an industry, a business, trade, farming, and so on. All these activities are main source of income for people across the nations in the world. Learning objectives of the present module. After studying this module, you will be able to define the human activity and understand the concept of human activities. Familiar with the various types of human activities and understand the importance of various human activities. Now, we move with the meaning of human activities. Human activities are the different actions for recreation, livelihood, or necessity done by human beings, for example, education, leisure, entertainment, art, religion, politics, agriculture, industry, service, war, and exercise. The term activity denotes the state of being active. The term human activities can be defined as functions, tasks, or works done by human being over time for achieving certain purposes or goals. Human activity is any task performed by man for the purpose of earning his or her livelihood. Also, human activities can be defined as acts or process of production as intended by people in a certain place, which can be a country, a region, district, or a village. The word human activity in general refers something that human beings do or cause to happen. Human activities are intentional, purposive, conscious, and subjectively meaningful sequences of actions. In cognitive psychology, human activity is characterized by three features. They are 1. Direction, 2. Determination, 3. Operative selection. Operator direction. Human activity is purposeful and directed to a specific goal situation. The second is decomposition. The goal that is to be reached is being decomposed into subgroups. And third is operator selection. There are no operators that may be applied in order to reach a subgoal. The concept operator designates an action that directly realizes such a subgoal. The solution for the overall problem is representable as a sequence of such operators. The concept of human activities. All human beings perform a variety of functions on any given day. There is work that we do every day and other activities we do for personal fulfillment and joy. Human activities include economic activities, that is, employment, trade, commerce, industry, etc., and non-economic activities, such as social, religious, patriotic activities, etc. All the human activities are functions, tasks, or works done by human beings over time for achieving certain purpose. So, as a general rule, we can say that all the activities we do to earn a living are economic activities. All other activities are non-economic. In geography, human activities refers to tasks human beings to modify the environment as well as extract the resources from the environment which are needed for survival, that is, satisfying human needs and wants. To fulfill this goal, man has been modifying the tools needed for obtaining resources from the environment from basic to more advanced and efficient. Therefore, human activities are carried out with certain goals or purposes. These purposes can be either as the following. production of food crops and cash crops, livestock husbandry, construction of infrastructure that facilitate movement of goods, services and people, and cleaning up the environment to avoid pollution uh, or outbreak of the diseases like cholera, amoebic dysentery, and also like corona, etc. Characteristics of human activities. Some distinctive characteristics of features of economic activities are as follows: income generation, productive in nature, consumption, savings, investment and wealth, and recreations. First one, income generation. Some human activities will generate some form of income into humans. It is not compulsory that such income is in mandatory terms. It can be in different kind. So if the activity is a form of livelihood for the person and it generates him any form of income, then it is an economic activity. For example, laborer who toils the land and gets paid in crops, this is an economic activity. The second is the productive in nature. If the activity is a means of livelihood, it means it simply implies that there was some element of the production process in. So, an economic activity must be productive in nature. It must involve some aspects of the production of goods and services. The third is consumption. It is the demand side of the market. It is what generates the production and the supply of goods and services. The consumption of goods promotes competition and introduction of better products in the market. Therefore, consumption encourages production activities. So, the consumption is in itself an economic activity. And the fourth is the savings, investment, and wealth. Savings is the income that is not spent. Such savings are invested in a variety of instruments such as savings account, term deposits, the stock market, mutual funds, real estate, gold, etc. So, such investment turns to wealth. Then, the private and the public companies borrow such money to invest in their trade and commerce and further economic activities in their nation. And the fifth is recreations. Some of the human activities are recreations. Recreation engaged in out of doors, most commonly in natural settings. The activities themselves, such as fishing, hunting, backpacking, and horseback riding, characteristically depend upon the environment practiced. Another traditional examples of outdoor recreations are camping, mountaineering, cycling, carving, running, painting, skydiving, and surfing, etc. So, economic activity, human activities are some of the human activities are recreations. Now, in economy, human activities can be classified into various sectors on the basis of ownership, working, and the nature of the activities as follows. 1. Primary activities. 2. Secondary activities. 3. Tertiary activities. 4. Quaternary activities. And 5. Quinary activities, which are most acceptable the classification of economic activities in human job. Now let us discuss about each of these activities in detail. 1. Primary activities. Primary activities pertain to obtaining of natural resources from nature directly. Hunting, gathering, farming, animal husbandry, fishing, forestry of products obtaining, minerals obtaining from the earth crust, etc. all comes under the primary activities. Since these activities are outdoor in nature, the people engaged the profession in this profession in them are called the red collar workers. And the second is secondary activities. The secondary activities pertain to adding value to already existing products by changing their form via processing, etc. or the adding value to the products which are obtained from the nature directly. Means uh, changing the shape and value of the primary products is called as the secondary activities. In economy, this is known as manufacturing and industrial sector activities. Manufacturing industries are included in the secondary activities. We note here that sometimes commercial farming is also included in secondary activity because of use of hybrid seeds and modern technology in cultivation. The workers engaged in secondary activities are said to be the blue collar workers. And the third is tertiary activities. The tertiary activities are concerned with providing service. In economy, this is known as service sector activities. The personal and business services such as clerks, barbers, banking, washing, etc. are the tertiary services. People engaged in this profession are called the pink collar workers. And the fourth is the quaternary activities. The services which are provided in special environments are called quaternary activities or quaternary services. For instance, health services are provided into hospitals. Hospitality services are provided in hotels. Teaching services provided into school and institutes. Entertainment services are provided in theaters. Software services are provided over internet or computers, any other. The workers engaged in such services are called white collar workers. For example, researchers, legal consultants, financial advisors, professional consultants, software personnel, etc. comes under white collar workers. And the last is the fifth one, the culinary activities. The culinary activities are the part of the economy where the top level decisions are made. This includes the government which passes legislation by act. It also comprises the top decision makers in industry, trade and commerce, and also the education sector. These are the services that focus on the creation, rearrangement and interpretation of new and existing ideas, data interpretation, and the use and evaluation of new technologies. Profession under this category often referred as gold collar professions. They represent another subdivision of the tertiary sector, representing special and highly paid skills of senior business executives, government officials, that is, heads of the departments, research scientists, senior research scientists, financial and legal consultants, etc., or the culinary activities. The people work in these activities in this profession are called, as we said in the previous one, the gold collar workers. Dear students, in this module we have learned about the women activities, concept, characteristics, and the classification of women activities. In the next session, I come in front of you with the classification of resources, conservation and sustainability management. Thank you.